Monty Don has shared a deeply personal reflection on life, loss, and the future of the garden that has become inseparable from his identity. Following the recent death of his beloved dog Peggy, the Gardener's World presenter spoke candidly about mortality and the lasting emotional connection he feels to Longmeadow, the Herefordshire home he and his wife Sarah transformed over decades of care and dedication. Speaking with Joe Wiley on the Royal Horticultural Society YouTube channel, the 70-year-old reflected on everything from retirement and health to the future of the cherished garden that millions of viewers know through Gardener's World. While discussing what may eventually happen to Longmeadow, Monty acknowledged with characteristic honesty that nothing lasts forever. The presenter revealed he would be content to spend his final resting place in the garden alongside several of his late dogs, including Nigel, Nell, and Peggy. The comment, delivered with gentle humor and sincerity, captured the profound attachment he feels to the land he has cultivated for more than 3 decades. "Either I'll die with my boots on here and be buried with the dogs, which I'm half serious about," he said. When asked whether that idea would make him happy, Monty replied simply, "I wouldn't care at all. I'd be fine, stick me in a hole in the copse with the dogs and I'd be happy." His remarks reflected not only affection for his animals, but also the deep peace he has found through gardening and nature. Longmeadow is more than a home or filming location. It represents years of creativity, resilience, and personal growth. Monty explained that if filming at Longmeadow ever came to an end, he and Sarah would likely sell the property and spend winters in a warmer climate. He has previously spoken openly about living with seasonal affective disorder, commonly known as SAD, which can make the darker months especially difficult. The couple purchased the Herefordshire property in 1991, long before it became one of Britain's most admired private gardens. At the time, the land was far from picturesque. The garden consisted largely of an abandoned 2-acre field, while the front area was buried beneath builders' rubble. Writing on his website, Monty recalled that there was only a single tree on the site, the hazel tree that now stands in the spring garden. Everything else, he said, was rough grass, nettles and brambles. What followed was years of relentless work, imagination, and experimentation. Monty spent months clearing rubbish, cutting back overgrown grass, and gradually learning the character of the land. At the same time, he was already envisioning what the space could become. Today, Longmeadow stands as a reflection of that lifelong passion. Every corner of the garden carries intention and memory, shaped by experience rather than perfection. Looking back on the transformation, Monty admitted there is little he would leave untouched, although experience has changed the way he now approaches gardening. "The garden is integral," he said. "There's not one bit of it that I don't like or don't want. I always like the latest project, yet with wisdom has come perspective." He acknowledged that if he was starting again, he would design the garden differently, adapting more naturally to flooding patterns and embracing a freer, less rigid style. "I'm more at ease with myself now," he reflected. "I'm looser, so the garden would be looser." The comments offered a touching insight into a man whose connection to gardening extends far beyond aesthetics. For Monty, gardens are living expressions of time, memory, and emotional truth. Longmeadow is not simply a cultivated landscape, it is a record of life itself, shaped by loss, renewal, companionship, and hope. This year, Monty remains part of the presenting team at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show, where he will explore new plant introductions and help present the prestigious RHS Plant of the Year. Alongside Rachel de Tame, he will also reflect on the highlights of one of the world's most celebrated horticultural events. Even amid discussions of retirement and mortality, Monty's enduring curiosity and passion for gardening continue to shine through, reminding audiences why his voice remains one of the most trusted and comforting in British horticulture.